I'd like to show you one of the most exciting new features of Talon Microscope. We're going to load a file as usual. This feature is called Retrace. It allows you to take a recording of your program while it's running and then plot that against the code that's actually mapped out. So this is the source code to a plugin, a C++ plugin. I loaded a Retrace file for this. And now when I click this Retrace button, it pulls up a list of all of the Retrace files that I've loaded for this particular piece of source code. And I can click the load button. And now we have 364 frames, points, timeline points, whatever you want to call them. Because the neat thing about Retrace is that you get to specify what type of data and what data is stored. So these are 364 points that I thought were relevant in the execution of this program. And I can step through them. And I can see step by step exactly where my program is going and what's doing. So, for example, if I want to step back from when I stopped recording, I can click this back button and it will walk me through the code and show exactly where in the code I was at different points. So this is really useful if you know that some bug is triggered by something that happened much earlier, and by the time you get to a crash, for example, all of the stacked data is scrambled and useless. Well, with this, you can scrub all the way back to halfway through the execution of a program and play it out and see exactly what happens. So, for example, here I can see that there's not a whole lot of stuff happening. I'm basically getting to this evaluate function, and I know that my bug was not in that. But I know here at the very end, it does happen. Somewhere between when it gets to here and then the last step, which is here, I know that something happened. I don't know what, because by the time I get to this point, everything in the debugger is completely useless. But here, since I recorded all of this, I can step back and see that, oh, wait, I hit this one function right here. I hit this one part of my code, and this was in this plugin. And I can step back a few steps and see, wait. Oh, see, I'm calling it destroy before I'm calling this next function here. So that's the actual problem. And that's what's corrupting all the data that I'm getting in the debugger. By the time I get to my breakpoint, and certainly by the time it crashes, I've already hit that because of this issue right here. There's no way to know this in the debugger. It doesn't freaking show you this. So that's why I created this tool, and that's why this is so useful. Anyway, it's at codemapper.io. Feel free to join the open beta. It's completely free. Just sign up and enjoy. Let me know what you think.